Another day, another comic book. Let's talk about Alpha Flight number 2. With probably the scariest cover I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. Look at that! I kid the cover of Alpha Flight number 2. This cover is actually fucking awesome and has to do with the book, unlike a lot of other covers which are just group shots or have nothing to do with what happens in the comic. Although it's not a complete reusing, this is actually a recreation of a scene from the book. Beginning the mystery of MARRINA. What is that mystery? MARRINA had an affair with Aquaman. Puck, be careful. Something's happening to her. It's a pretty standard reaction after watching The Postman, but be careful. She could kill you in a blind rage. Kevin Costner's acting is just that horrible. Take it easy, boss. MARRINA wouldn't hurt me. Oh yeah, because you can totally trust that face. This can only result in good. The comic opens on this rather gorgeous picture of Guardian. Stanley presents Canada's own Alpha Flight, Shadows of the Past. Weapon Vindigardian Alpha, I know what you did. Come on, Puck, it really wasn't that bad. I mean, who hasn't drawn a picture of a My Little Pony OC? Certainly not me. As Weapon Vindigardian Alpha is flying around, he's suddenly attacked by Northstar and Aurora. What the blazes? Alert, mon chéri, you are under attack. Oh yeah, I really didn't notice as you were flying in from 2 different directions and hitting me in the face. You guys think I'm blind? Also, wait a sec. They move at super speed, so shouldn't it naturally sound like this? For shame, oh fearless leader, allowing yourself to be caught off guard like that. Very clumsy, especially when there's always Sasquatch to catch you, and I'm on the wrong side. That's what you get for messing with my side of town, Vindicator. Shaman manages to catch Weapon Vindigardian Alpha, and Sasquatch applauds him. But then MARRINA comes from the back and shoots the deadly water at him. Oh no, this is mildly annoying. Get off me! Of course, Sasquatch gets all wet, and Puck mots him because he's goddamn Puck. Puck, you sawed-off little, come here and we'll see if you're as resilient as your namesake. Catch me if you can, furry face. Damn, Puck called him a furry like 30 years before that even been used as an insult. Alright, Alpha Flight, take 10. Aurora, see if you can calm down Sasquatch. We all know where this is going. Weapon Vindigardian Alpha and Shaman talk about character stuff, and it's not really that much joke material, so, you know, let's just move on. Sasquatch, Aurora, and Northstar come back. Attention, Miss and me. As requested, my sister has succeeded in soothing our orange oaf. Watch your mouth, Northstar. I'm making a sudden craving for a frog's legs. Damn, cannibalism and furries. This comic's a little bit darker than I originally gave it credit for. Then, MARRINA starts to feel really sick. Strange. I always thought there was something fishy about this chick. Ugh. Puck. You know you can do better than that. And MARRINA attacks Puck. And we get creepy demon face. Shock. It boils across Alpha Flight. None of them know her very well. But one question is now asked. Is this the real MARRINA? Yes, because the real MARRINA is a creepy demon from hell that wants to disembowel your party members. MARRINA runs away. Well, you know, swims away. See, that's a better pun than Puck's pun. And Aurora and Northstar try to go after her. But of course they're not fast enough because in the water, MARRINA is a goddamn speedster. Good trick, but a waste of time, I'm afraid. The moment she hit the water, she was doing over 900 knots. Okay, Weapon Vindigardian Alpha. I get that she's fast, but 900 knots? What the hell, is she a goddamn submarine on speed? I mean, how the hell does she even move that fast? They need to take Puck to a hospital because apparently that one slash across the face nearly disemboweled him. And they get in their silly looking jet. I mean, it is unique as the text box say, but I don't know, just something about the colors and the A on the bottom, it just looks weird. At the hospital, Michael says there really isn't much they can do for him now except for wait and see if he gets better. So Alpha Flight is on the move to go after MARRINA. Meanwhile, he hates me. That douchebag Roger is gonna get what he deserves at the homecoming dance. I am gonna pour pig's blood all over him and his stupid dance partner. Ugh. I'm not antisocial, you're antisocial! No, actually this is Anne, also known as Snowbird, who's actually talking about the chief inspector, well, at least the new one, because the old one died. And he's rather mean-spirited. Snowbird has to go because the call of Alpha Flight is, well, called to her. Mackenzie, do you have those files for me yet? Gone again. Well, you know the deal, Chief Inspector. Your predecessor arranged for her to have open hours. I know, Thompson, but Chief Inspector Kramer is dead. I'm in charge here now. And I want Mackenzie brought up on charges. I'll have her secret, whatever it is. I don't care about my predecessor's deal with one of my employees. I'm the new inspector, and the last one died, and dead people don't have rights. Also, how did you read my thoughts? I said gonna get into my mind, and you responded to it like I said it aloud. Oh, God, you know what? You're fired. I need another cigar. I'm not overreacting. You're overreacting. Also, I just noticed. Hitler stash. That is not a good sign. Snowbird flies off to meet up with Alpha Flight. Some madness seemed to seize control of her. We're tracking her movements now. Wait, Weapon Vindigardian Alpha, you have a tracker inside of her? Of course not, Gary. I have a camera built into her shoulder. She is hot when she is in the shower. Weapon Vindigardian Alpha begins to recount Marrina's backstory, where her dad was out at sea. Skipper, no! You cannot go outside in this gale. You'll not last 2 minutes on the deck. Neither will those nets if we don't get them lashed, Angus. Nets? Replaceable. Human lives? Not so replaceable. Maybe you could just buy some new nets. It's moments like this when I wonder, how can people be so stupid? So denying everything he learned in 40 years at sea, Tom Smallwood went on the deck, and the first mate proved wrong. Smallwood lasted a full 5 minutes before the storm swept him overboard. Huh. Snarky asshole narrator. That's new. He sinks to the bottom and finds a small light. For some reason, he just carries it up with him, but it serves as sort of a buoy, pulling him up with it. Angus! He's not actually calling to his first mate. He just really wants some steak. Tom decides to carry the egg thing home because, you know, carrying a weird alien thing that you found at the bottom of the sea is totally a good idea. Look, it's moving. It's trying to get out. It's hatching. I'm gonna break the shell. Oh no, I accidentally killed what was inside. Shit. And you know what's really funny? The fact that the egg was broken prematurely resulted in her becoming a superhero. Yeah. I'm not even joking. Oh, of course, Marrina is born just fine and grows up rather quickly, actually. Oh, and hey, look. One of those spells out Moab. You really are evil, you devil. Weapon Vindigardian Alpha tells the group that she was actually screened just as much as everyone else in the group, even though they seem to not believe her. Meanwhile, Marrina is swimming into an icy cavern. It's actually kind of ominous. I am near. I sense it. This is the place that calls me. Ugh, it's moments like this I wish that my superhero outfit was more than just a bikini. Works her way to the corridors until she notices this guy, the Master, whose super outfit is... it's alright. There is nothing here that you need to fear. You have come home. Home? My home is 3,000 miles from here. Who are you? What have you done to me? Done? I have done nothing save reveal to you your true nature and purpose. As to who I am, you may call me the Master. Next issue, more of the mystery of Marrina, more of the enigmatic Master, and a surprise guest star, all in The Genesis Effect. The Genesis Effect? Oh no, Marrina, you have to get out there. He's gonna blow up the entire planet. I am such a nerd. This comic is actually really, really good, but not a whole lot happens outside of Marrina's backstory, the introduction of the Master, and a few other things. And, you know, Marrina trying to disembowel Puck by slashing him in the face. I don't think that this comic knows how disemboweling works. It's also the origin of Weapon Vindigardian Alpha, but it's really not that much to write home about, and it's not really that funny. Well, I mean, I would make a bunch of jokes about it because I'm a snarky asshole, but there isn't really that much to make fun of. Except for that goofy outfit. Well, you know, it's a prototype, so he doesn't actually stick with it. Yeah, he made a suit. The company that he made it for tried to use it against his will, and then he decided to retaliate and steal the suit, leave it in the desert, and take the helmet with him. And then he became Weapon Alpha. But that's for a later time. That's enough of Alpha Flight for a little while. As much as I love this series, it would be tiring to do an entire marathon of just Alpha Flight books. I mean, I need to shake things up. Work with something that I think is a bad comic. Well, not bad, but horrifyingly mediocre, where we will dig into the second issue of Will to Power, an original Dark Horse hero. And I can analyze my problems with it. See you guys next time.